Well, hello people. It's me. I'm back. I'm not quite sure for how long. You know, I've told you before, I do these videos when I feel like it. Oh, I've been going through a lot of stuff. I did make mention of a little bit of it on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you have a slight inkling as to what I'm talking about. And I'm just kind of cleaning up. I haven't been home all day. What have I been doing? Well, today I got my septum pierced. This is a retainer for the septum. That's what it's called, because I didn't want one of the like hoops, because it would have to be kind of big to allow for swelling. And if I do switch to like a little hoop, I want it really close. The other thing that I like about, sorry you have to see up my nose, is the septum is that once this heals, because it's really sore right now, I can flip it up and you won't even be able to see it. The day before that, yesterday, I got my lip pierced. It's called a Verical Labret. And, alright Bella, this is two little pink crystals. And again, it's a little bit bigger than probably what I want, because to allow for swelling. Oh, and then I dyed my hair back to brown. I do have a little bit of a chemical burn because I was really messy when I did my hair, and I used the magic eraser, which I knew would give me a chemical burn, but I didn't care, to get off some of the black. Or it's not black, it's dark brown. I'll show you the color of the box. But yeah, so I am now very dark brown. It's not black. I have like so much to tell you. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, let me show you what it is. It's by L'Oreal. This is what it looks like. It's Preference Mousse Absolute. And the great thing about it is, you can see there's two cartridges. So you can literally spot color your hair, because these two never mix. Only when you push the applicator button. So you can keep it for a while. And that's what I did. Like yesterday, I did it and I noticed I had missed some gray right there. Let's see what the color is, so I can show you my dark office. 300 pure darkest brown. That's it right there. I did not want black because I felt it was going to be too, you know, because I went from blonde, that it would be too like flat in color. Now I also got a new top, and I'm going to show it to you, but it's dark, it's night, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, so we'll do our best. If not, I'll just show you tomorrow. I am just wearing these little cropped sweatpants that I got at Disney, and then I'm wearing a black shirt that I shredded. But this top is really what I want to show you. Let me see if I can. I think this might work. Okay. This is the top that I have that I shredded. This is the other little like cover-up kind of top. So you can see it's like a charcoal gray, and it's got this kind of ruching, and then it has these really big snap buttons like that. And then how cool is that? And then in the back, it's the same. And if I walk away, you can see it's very like asymmetrical, and then it's just like open like that. And I thought that would look really cute with a pair of like leggings or jeans, whatever, shorts. So back in my I do have so much to say, so many things. I don't even know where to begin, so it's going to come off as a little hyper. So just as I see things, I'm going to talk about them. I finally bought this. I did have the emoji, I think it's called, but you can't get the replacement things, these thingies, very easily, so I got this one instead. And if you can believe it or not, it doesn't have the name on it. How is that possible? I got it, that's so stupid. Companies are so stupid. I got it at Walgreens, and this one is the heavy duty, and I'm going to turn it on. It takes 4 batteries. Can you hear that? Let's see if it works. My heels. Yeah, it works. Hey, Pom Pom. So you can see the dust from my foot, and it's smoother. I'm not going to go through the whole thing doing it, but I have always wanted to try it out. I'm going to get a little comfortable, lie back in bed, and talk to you about some stuff that's been going on with me. Alright, so I'm lying in bed, and I'm just going to arrange my pillows here. I don't even know what time it is. Probably around 9 o'clock. I did make a video last night. I think it was incoherent and sort of. And it was on I did it directly from like my webcam, and it kept getting screwed up. So basically, okay, so I had my knee surgery November 5th. I'm going to show you that. So here's a warning. Might be a little gross for some of you. The brown marks you see, are from the steri strips. So that's my knee, an incision here, one here, and then this is just from the steri strips. It's really hard to get off. So my knees are pretty messed up. I'll also tell you, I think I've gained weight because I've been home a lot. Technically, I haven't been diagnosed yet, but that's only a technicality because I started seeing a new psychiatrist after the therapist that I had seen for 12 years retired. And believe it or not, I never really discussed anything with her. She knew I was depressed. I always knew I had depression. But lately, with the onset of menopause, it got really, really severe. It got severe to the point that I almost couldn't function anymore, and I was having a lot of suicidal thoughts and highly depressed, couldn't leave the house, couldn't see anybody. Like, it's been slow going. Just got worse and worse and worse daily. I did let some of you know, some people that I'm friends with, you know, through texting and stuff like that, who I actually have their phone numbers and I do have a relationship with. Sobbing, like sobbing all the time, just very, very hopelessness. I always describe it as like I was in a hole. I couldn't see the light. I'm starting to see the light. I'm on a couple of things. First of all, so I went to see the psychiatrist and my mother came with me because I did think I might need to go to some kind of facility because it was that bad. I mean, I had fights, I had outbursts with my mother, with Burke, and then I would like take off and drive, hysterically crying. And I'd call Roberta on the phone, and it's too much. I don't want to get into every personal detail. I'm just telling you, it's been really, really difficult, really crazy. I haven't felt like making videos because I haven't been able to do anything. Like, there were like days that I didn't shower or brush my teeth. I haven't been to a mall or shopping really for anything in a while. And then like I was talking to Roberta and I was like, telling her everything, and I've been seeing these commercials on TV for bipolar depression and started putting two and two together and researching it. And she was like, you sound really manic. And I always thought that if you were bipolar, like your manic was either like gambling or going skydiving, like taking a lot of risks and stuff like that. I thought of it differently. So when I went to the psychiatrist, he had me fill out a form, and basically I answered yes to every question. And I have a friend, a very good friend, who has bipolar type 2 depression. Type 2 is you don't have the high manics. It's mostly a state of depression. So once I figured out I had that, there was a mourning period, mourning as in M-O-U-R, and a little bit of relief because I knew what was wrong with me. I just thought, you know, what's going on with me? I cannot live. I can't live. I can't function. I have no joy in life. And so he put me on a mood elevator, which you have to start out very slow because if you are allergic to it, you get a rash, and the rash is an indication. Let me just put the camera down here for a second. The rash is an indication that like it's affected your organs, and I wonder if I'm a little puffy from the medication I'm on. I don't know, I feel puffy. So you have to start out really slow. And the medication I'm on is, what is it? Oh, here. I have old pills, bottles, so I mean, I'm not on a bunch of medications. I'm really on Zolpidem for sleep, Tramadol for pain, which I've always been on, and that's basically it. I have like a couple of pain pills from my surgery left. I have melatonin, and then this is Lamotrigine. I think I always get confused as to like what the generic name is, whatever. I think the other one is, the real name for it is Lamactacil. I think that's what it's called. And so he started me off on one, it's like a diamond-shaped pill. One pill, you know, at night for 2 weeks. And if I didn't get the rash, go take one pill twice a day, morning and night. So, and then I had to go off my Zoloft, which I've been on for years, cold turkey, because I'm on this. So this medication takes about 2 to 3 weeks to start to work. And then I was getting horrible withdrawal from going off the Zoloft so quickly. So after a week, I wrote him and I said, I'm having horrible withdrawal. It was like zings. It's like if you take both your hands and then start pounding your ears, that's the sound I would hear every so often, like, no, 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 plus dizziness. Awful. And this like all came to a head on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was like the worst Thanksgiving I've ever had. It was me, my mother, Burke, Gungor. We went to Abe and Louie's downtown. But again, I took off. I left. Gungor had to try and get me back. Then I couldn't see where I was going. I mean, it was a nightmare. You would never even guess that this was me that this happened to. It was like not myself. And so I wrote to the doctor, and he said, okay, since you have no rash or anything, now start to take one pill twice a day. And honestly, today has been the first day that I feel a little bit better. I have a little bit of a different outlook on life. I had a good day with my mother today. We went, she got her nose pierced here, like I have. And I got this one yesterday. I got that one by myself. I think Burke has seen it on Instagram because he's been sleeping over friends' houses for a couple of days. He does that every weekend anyways. And quite honestly, I'm probably not a great person to be around because he sees me crying all the time, like sobbing and just miserable. So he saw it on Instagram and he just wrote me. He was like, take out the piercing. And I'm like, no, I'm not taking out the piercing. Like, this is who I am. I like it. And I hope it's not distracting some of you or grossing you out. I know conservative people or people who aren't into it, are going to have a hard time. Like, it's distracting because it's distracting me, but in a good way. So even Roberta, she was like, oh, the hair looks really pretty. You look really pretty, but the lip piercing makes me weak. But just to let you guys know, I mean, I can't even tell you how many piercings I've had. I've had my tongue pierced 3 times. I had a smiley, which is that little thing in there. I had a smiley once. I had a tongue web, that. Multiple piercings in my ear. I recently had that one. It got infected, so I had to take it out. That's the rook. Then I've had my conch, which I got over and didn't want. I have stretched holes. They were even bigger. Right now I have like 3 holes in each ear. And then I have my tragus, these. So, I like piercings. I like tattoos. That's just how I am. That hasn't changed. Okay, so that's enough about that. So basically, I am bipolar 2, depression. I'm on medication that's making me feel better. It's part of the reason I've been gone. Been very stressed out. I had to leave my job. The owner was so nice. He's like, Laura, you do what you need to do. Because I had like a breakdown right before going. And I couldn't be reliable that, each day, each moment it could change from one moment to the next. I could be okay, never truly happy and go lucky, and then highly depressed. So it's not a big deal that I am leaving my job or left my job, because in the midst of all this, we are moving to California. We hate the weather here. We cannot stand the winter. The winter's wreaking havoc on my arthritis. Burke is an avid skateboarder and wants to skateboard. And my mother, who I didn't think would be on board with this, wants a change. She's, in the last quarter of her life and wants sunshine on her face and just wants a change. And so Gungor is going to follow soon, but we're not sure when. And this is going to happen soon. I'm not going to say a date yet because I haven't told people that I live with, my neighbors. Because my neighbors turned out to be not who they said they were. They're who they said they were, but really not nice people. Like really bad people. I'm not going to get into it, but just drugs and I don't even want to get into it, but needless to say, I'm not friends with them anymore. I don't want them to know anything. Joanne, who lives underneath me, who I thought was my friend, said some horrible things to me about Burke. Things like that the teachers at his school hate him, and they told her that they hated him. And first of all, it's not true. And second of all, even if it is true, don't mess with my kid. Don't fucking mess with my kid. I can mess with my kid. I can tell you I think he's a brat, he's an asshole, he's such a jerk to me, he's going through this and that, and he's driving me crazy, he's being mean, whatever. Don't you ever say about my child to me. I am the mama cub, and I will protect my family, protect my child. I will cut you like a bitch. Seriously. I have always said I have a really bad temper. I only have a bad temper if somebody messes with my family. Me, my mother, not even me. Forget about me. I can handle myself. But if I hear, like, one of my neighbors once called my mother a bitch, not neighbors here, somewhere else. They said, "Oh, Carol, you're being such a bitch." And I would have had to be held back. And when Joanne said this about Burke, I demanded an apology, which she did apologize, and I said, "That's just a horrible thing that you have said to me." And I got up and I left. And she did leave a voicemail apologizing, to which I didn't answer her phone call. But I did, let's see, what did I write back to her? All I said was, "Got your voicemail and I appreciate the apology," which is very non-committal. I didn't accept her apology. She ceased to exist when she did that to me. So as you can see, there's so much to say. Where am I moving to? We're not quite sure yet. We are moving to, at first it was going to be Long Beach, but we really want to be, more in the thick of things. So it's more like Redondo Beach, maybe. We're looking at Santa Monica. We're going to be in temporary furnished apartments for about a month or maybe more. Hopefully not. And I have to figure out where we're going to live so I can sign Berg up for school and then start to look at a place to live. Putting all my furniture in storage in Boston, and then when we find a place, they will bring it out. We're having our cars shipped there, and my mother, all of her furniture, which is beautiful, is like 16 years old, and she's going to start fresh, so she's not moving anything. Just a few clothes to my house, then the movers will come and move us. I already bought the plane tickets, 3 first-class seats on Delta, because we're going in style. I don't want to be on a 6.5-hour flight the way that I feel, especially with my arthritis and having had surgery and all that stuff. I don't want to be uncomfortable. So because it's after a certain date, we got a really good deal. Like the tickets, I think each one way was $500. But after around the holidays, it's expensive, but I think it's after January 4th, you can get a one-way ticket to LAX from Boston for $183 on Virgin. Just letting you know. And another reason that I've been stressed out about making videos is because I can't get back to all of you. First of all, my nails are very long, which I love. Look at that gorgeous brown, like 70s color. Still missing the M and the comma on my computer. My nails are long. I'm having trouble seeing because I really need glasses. And I can't get back to all of you. And so I figured, I'm just not going to make videos because I can't get back to everybody. So please just know I might just give a thumbs up. If you can just give me a break for a little bit and just know that I've read your comment. I appreciate you guys so much. You've been so helpful. Everything you've written, I just like, you are the best people in the world. And I'll give a thumbs up to everybody just so that you know I read your comment. But I might not be able to respond because it's too much for me right now. But I know you guys wanted me back. And I want to tell you what's been going on and let you know I've been thinking about you. And I've read every comment that everybody writes on Instagram, on YouTube. I just appreciate it. I just love you. I just love you guys. So I'm going to stop here, maybe make a part 2, and maybe it'll be a little bit more fun, show you a couple things, get into more details, whatever. Okay? But that's it for now. At least you're seeing my face. I know you're going to ask me what I have on my face. It does look particularly good today. It's the it's a BB cream, the one VIP, VIB. It's the Asian BB cream in the silver bottle. That, and it's the oh wait a minute. I'm just going to stop the video. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing on my face. Okay, so first I did use my Clarisonic, and then I've been using this. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin, and it's hyaluronic acid. So you can see it's like a gel, okay? Then I have this, the VIP Gold Collection Super Beblish, it should say blemish, it's hard to see, BB Cream, Whitening UV Protectant. I got this on Amazon, and it is actually my favorite BB cream ever. But I also love, wait a minute, before I say that, I do love this one. This is the Physicians Formula Argan Wear BB Cream. But this is a lighter consistent, like lighter in color, so it's almost more like an evening of the skin tone first. And then this one would have a little bit more coverage. But I'm not wearing that one today. So I have on that. And then over it, I did put the Physicians Formula Super BB. This is like a powder. I've always loved this. I put it on. You can almost see it's got a little bit of a sheen. So I put that on. Oh, you can see it right there. Like, put it on with a brush. I felt I looked a little bit powdery, so I sprayed this. It's like a Fix Plus, but it's by Earth Science Herbal Tonic Mist. And then for blush, just this NYX this NYX cream blush in Hot Pink. I'm cleaning out all my makeup. So that's some of the lipsticks. My MAC lipsticks. A few more. Empty. Empty. Those are my blushes. That's still kind of a mess. Still more lipsticks. But in this bag, stuff I'm going to be selling. I am going to do a big vlog sale. I have a lot of good stuff. I have some very high-end stuff that a very good friend of mine, sent me to help her sell. Stuff like Tom Ford. Tom Ford makeup. Sorry, it's dark. Tom Ford makeup. Charlotte Tilbury. Chanel. Stuff like that. Alright, guys. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but I feel like I have so much to tell you. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. Anyways, I will talk to you later. I will be back, okay? I just wanted to give you the update, and I hope everybody's doing really well. And I hope that nothing I said or did or how I look or anything bothers you. Not that I really care. Like, I know that, like, sometimes I'll watch people and they have a mannerism or they'll have a lip piercing that I'm just focusing on the lip piercing the whole time or whatever. I know some of you are conservative. You might not like it. I'm sorry in advance. I'm doing the best that I can. So, anyways, I'm babbling on. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.